Critical Mass, January 10th, 2016. A lot to talk about. So I did my Critical Mass early last night. The guy Burfact from Arizona State who plays on the Bengals and Pac-Man Jones. Can't do that at the end of the game, man. I mean, they had it. They had it. And then Hill with the fumble. When you never fumble, you have the ball, bam. It was embarrassing to watch. I felt these guys were veterans and they should have had their heads on a little clearer. And freaking Roethlisberger comes back in with a screwed up arm, comes in and leads him on a drive. I didn't even know how bad his arm was because I was fast forwarding through the game, and I didn't know it was that hurt. Son of a bitch. And then today, Vikings, freaking chip shot field goal at the end to win it. Blair Walsh, dude, it's terrible. They said the laces were facing him, but I mean, a chip shot to miss that badly. They had it. I don't know. I think it's worse to lose than that than to, I'd rather get blown out. To lose like that sucks. And everybody's saying the Redskins were going to freaking kill them today, the Packers. I would never bet against Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I thought they looked like shit, but I wasn't going to eat. They're down 11-0. They came back, and they just freaking, yeah. And Kirk Cousins, I know they're talking, maybe the Jets will go after him. Please don't. Please don't go after him. Let him be. Let him go and go somewhere else. Let someone else pay him the money because he's not the guy to take you to the promised land. I was just talking to my friend, and we were talking about, I said he's not the – he's not I don't look at him as an NFL starter. And he said, well, who really is? I go, I don't know. And RG3? No, him neither. So, yeah. And then, but let's talk about El Chapo was finally caught in Mexico. And back in October, he had a secret meeting with Mr. Penn. You know what? When you think you're bigger than anybody, I mean, this is a guy that's wanted, whatever, and this dipshit wanted to meet him to talk to him and did this article, whatever. Like he thinks I'm like above because El Chapo wanted to make a film, a biographical film on his life. So he was interviewing and some woman had set it up or whatever. But I was just like, you know what? Sean Penn, great actor. A phenomenal actor. Phenomenal. He disappears in roles. I mean, that's how good an actor he is to me. It's not like he plays the same thing and oh, it's Sean Penn. No, he transforms. But this shit, he met him, had to take a plane and then drive to the jungle 9 hours to meet him. And then, this guy is he said he was impressed. He said, I read somewhere that he was like, well, when I was a kid, I was just like, I was surfing or on a skateboard. And this guy was like one of the biggest dude, people got killed. People got lost lives. Kids got addicted, whatever. The drugs led to deaths and crime and violence and everything. I mean, he had people killed point blank. I don't, like Pablo Escobar, these were not nice people. These are very bad people. But hey, you know what? He's Sean Penn. You know what? He can do whatever he wants. It's like, I'll do whatever, and like, hey, I'm just stunned when I hear shit like that. I'm just like, this guy's scum. Yeah, that's all I got to say on that subject. I just was like, that's ridiculous. So, yeah, I just watched some of The Simpsons. It's not funny, but it's funny. They had the opening sequence was the music from Scarface. I was telling my dad, he doesn't remember the movie. But he said, we should watch that again. That was a movie I think I saw when I was 12 or 13. Actually came in 83. I was going to be 14. I think I was 13 turning 14. I went to see that on a Saturday afternoon with my brother and my father. How do I remember this? I just do. There was like nobody in the audience. I sat to the movie. I was like, oh, that's the coolest thing ever. Here I am talking about, and it was about drug dealers. But it was a cool movie, Hey, I was a kid. It had the Porsche that I wanted. So, you know what? Maybe meeting El Chapo is the same thing for him. So I'm being hypocritical now, but maybe that was the same thing. It was like the rush. You wanted to see the guy that everybody that had escaped from prison, all this most powerful drug lord or whatever. Who knows? It's just crazy, in my opinion. Just crazy. And to put what if El Chapo snapped on him? We wouldn't even know that Sean Penn disappeared like 6 months ago, and 3 months ago, and he got his head chopped off. Who knows? You don't know these guys. This guy was on the run. He was a fugitive from the law. What if he just said Sean Penn said something stupid to him? Okay, that's the end of Sean Penn. He could have done it in a second. I don't know. We're all fascinated by. It's funny. It's funny. People want to get out of the ghetto, and the kids in the suburbs want to get in there. It's everybody. They want to get out. We want to get. Kids want to get. They think crime is good. Crime want to go legit, and legit kids want to go into crime. I don't know. I don't get it. But hey, it is what it is. So. Yeah, so I thought Pino was getting sick today, but she's okay now, so that's good. And yeah, it's this is a depressing time of year because next week 4 football games, week after that, so we have 7 more, and then tomorrow night college football, but that's it. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. I want to see Bam up. It's gonna be a late night. Who gives a shit? That's what it is. I'm okay with it. So I got to be up early. Got a busy day tomorrow, and yeah, El Chapo. Blair Walsh, I feel for you, dude. And yeah, and Bengals should have won. That pissed me off. Wasn't even my team. But now Jets are out of the playoffs. I see the teams that were there. Even the Redskins, I wasn't impressed with them. You know, Jets. Hey, but they're not in the playoffs, so that's the end of that. Shit happens, and it's on to next year. Not even. What's only January. And also, I'm on this Map My Run where they want you. There's a contest to do, so you could do 1,000 kilometers, 620 miles. One dude put down that he did 48 miles running at a 3:03 pace. So I don't know if he put that fucking thing, his tracker, on a goddamn dog and let the dog run all over the place or a motorcycle. I saw some guy that, the guy who's number one. It's 10 days into the year and he's already done over 180 miles in 1 week. And I'm like, no way, fuck. And I saw a picture of him. This dude's out of shape. It's bullshit. So I'm going to check in on Map I Run my ass. Bullshit. Oh, and do not watch The Ridiculous Six with Adam Sandler. I had it on in the background and it still wouldn't fucking end. Terrible. Piece of shit.